something. Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
It's Friday.
Woot woot.
It's finally the weekend.
That it is.
I'm so excited. I feel like it's been a long week.
It has. Oh my god. It has.
Real. Feels like Wednesday was a week ago.
It does.
It's been so long. And although I will say, I feel like every day for me has gone kind of quick, especially since I started my new position. But the week, like Monday, it feels like it was 2 weeks ago. It just is like
yeah.
But it's weekend now.
It is the weekend.
The snow, man.
Oh yeah, you guys got snow.
It gets snow.
Oh, crazy.
It's not really on the ground anymore. So.
No,
I'm sure it's not.
Yeah.
It's a little too early for it to stick.
Yeah, but
at least you got some.
It's supposed to rain next week, and if it's cold enough, it will be snow.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
But it's looking like it's gonna stay cold. Doesn't look like we're warming up, really.
No, I think the highest it's getting is like 50. Mm-hmm. But anyhow, off of the weather.
Yeah.
We wanted to start this ep off with some
into the topic
of our
my camera off.
And did anyone want
that
to go
gross people
first?
Yeah. Well, we all have Icks, I'm assuming. Everyone has Icks. But yeah, Jadrin, you said you had a ton. So
okay, I don't know if I have a ton. I do have a lot, and I feel like it's just kind of like, it's less like I think about them a lot and more like as someone's doing something, I'm like, oh yeah, that's an ick.
That's an ick.
You know? But otherwise I'm not thinking about it.
Different than icks.
Say what?
Pet peeves versus
you know, I had to think about that too, but I think they are. Because, like, for me, a pet peeve is, like, if someone left a cabinet door open or, like, a door open.
I was going to say
but that's not, like, an ick. Like, if someone does that, I'm not like, ugh, ick. You know?
Yeah.
It's
so
just
I feel like they're different.
You just do it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. It's just something that bothers you, whereas an ick is, like, repulsive.
Yeah.
This whole episode.
Anyhow, moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, an ick that I have never liked is when people wear like a necklace that has their own initial or like their name on it. Their own name. Like now I can kind of understand if it's like a kid, a partner, something like that, a family member, but your own. Like, no offense, I'm a little self-involved, but how self-involved do you have to be?
I'm glad you're self-aware enough to know that, Jadrin.
Yeah, yes, that is the first step to recovery.
It's like, I know that some people have them because, like, family members will buy it for them.
Like, gave it to them, yeah.
And then it's like, then it's a gift, and it's like you feel obligated to wear it.
But only around them.
Oh,
True. People.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I will assume that you are very self-absorbed if I see you wearing your own name.
Yeah.
I had this one patient the other week, and I think this is what really brought it to mind. It was huge and just like the tacky lettering, and it was all blingy, and I'm like, girlfriend,
yeah,
no, this is not a vibe. Like, you would look better without a necklace at this point. Like, re-gift it to somebody that you love.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True that.
Or better yet, in the future, if anyone does get those kind of tacky gifts, just like get like whoever gave it to you, like solely if you gave me one with like a J or my name on it, I would just get one that says solely, and then like I would wear that one. I'd be like, actually, I want you to wear the gift that you gave me. I just want this to be like a little friendship charm, where like
just exchange.
Just exchange exactly.
Just like a little.
Yeah, solely. I want you to wear the gift you got me.
Yeah, and I'll wear
the gift I got me.
It's so weird.
It makes you feel better about the gift you got me. I'm just saying it's an ick. Don't wear it. If you got to figure something out to make it work with the person so you don't hurt their feelings, there's ways around it. That's all.
It's like, oh, it was a really thoughtful gift, but I feel like it'd be even cuter if we just...
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or, we could just like get rid of wearing names in general. It almost
Real.
feels
That
like
is true.
branding. It's so
Possessive.
yeah, I don't like it.
That, and you know what? The tattoos with names.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Yes.
Like that's also like
I
a
did
curse.
have
It's like
a
a
teacher.
yeah.
I had a
so
teacher who had all 3 of his kids' names tattooed on him though.
Uh,
And it made a
Okay.
heart and it was cute.
okay.
It was
Okay. Maybe
cute.
that's cute.
Kids are
Okay.
different. Partners
Okay.
are
Partners
other
is a
thing.
little
Okay.
weird.
It's a
It's a
whole
little
Partners
weird.
is weird,
It's a
yes.
little
I
weird.
get like
You know
matching
what happens if
tattoos
they
or
leave.
something.
I get
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Or
like
something like
matching
with like their
tattoos.
birthstone or something, or
Yeah.
something
But
subtle.
not their name, not
But
their
not
initial.
not the name.
Like, we don't need all
No,
that.
we don't need all that.
Yeah.
What about like a special date though, you know? Like maybe your anniversary date.
Yeah, totally.
No, I feel like that would be fine.
Totally
Yeah.
chill. I mean, unless you're
Just
trying to
something
say like
more
is
chill.
it like inscribed on something like a heart or like
No,
a
like a
circle?
tattoo. Like a tattoo.
Oh yeah, that's chill too.
Yeah.
Fine.
No,
Sure.
that seems fine to me.
Sure. It's
Yeah.
subtle. It's not literally
Mhm.
screaming someone's name.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of along the same lines, an ick for me is face tattoos.
Yeah.
Yes, however, I have seen some people with pretty good ones.
Like what?
Really?
Like, it was. I think it was on a TV show, so maybe you know.
So it was fake,
It's a little
maybe?
different in person. But no, like a baking show, like a baking
okay.
show. So it was definitely
Oh,
real.
okay.
But it was like, just like, it's more subtle.
Oh,
like
like-
into the hairline.
Okay.
Gotcha, the hairline.
Those
Yeah.
are-
It was
I
like
can kind of get behind that.
I don't even know how to describe it, but it fit the person kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, those are a little more okay. They still give me a little bit of an ick, but not as bad as like when people have their whole face tattooed. It's
It
just,
wasn't like literally recreating their hairline. It was like gemstones or like something like that. I don't remember totally.
Okay. I think I get what you mean.
But it
Okay.
it worked for
Yeah.
them. Not for
Okay.
everybody.
No.
And like more often than not it doesn't work. It just is like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Did you,
But
did you get drunk one night and make some bad decisions? Was it a dare? Did someone
Well-
force you? Was this a site for
Yeah.
help?
yup.
Oh.
more often than not it probably is.
I agree. That is an ick. Face
Yeah.
tattoos. Face tattoos. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Oh, you got a nick?
Yeah.
Yes. My biggest ick that I could think of that like popped in my head right off the bat. When people itch their dry skin. Like people
It's
like
so specific.
like
It's very
people who like have eczema, like
They can't help it.
I know, but it's like ugh! It's like the noise. It's like the noise.
Oh, the noise? See, for me, it would be like
Oh.
the going everywhere.
No, I don't care about that. As long as I don't see that, like I don't care.
Oh,
I also, oh no, that icks me too, dog. That icks me too. Like when people get them dry, crusty lips and they sit there and peel it.
Oh, peel off their lip. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Like, like I actually like I can't look. I need to look away. It hurts my soul.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but like when people start itching their dry, flaky skin and it's like red, and I'm like,
Get some lotion.
exactly. That's because like I'm like,
Yeah.
because like with my
Okay.
boyfriend, I can tell him to knock it off.
Yes.
But with some
Yeah.
people at school, I want to be like, stop, and then I'm like, I'm not that close to you. I'm
Nope.
not that close. You can't do that to you.
As someone who's experienced eczema, I can tell you that it's a lot easier said than done.
I know.
I
but
promise
just
you
wanna,
they
like,
don't want to
slap
be
their
itching.
hand.
I know.
Because it's like subconscious, clearly. Because they'll just start,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I can't think. I can't think. I can't think. I'm just sitting there focused on my hand, and I'm just like, stop it.
Oh my.
Oh my!
I can't do it, guys. I can't do it.
Okay.
I did not realize it was bothering you that much.
Yeah, that's bad. Oh
It is
my.
that bad. It is that
You should
bad.
just carry little bottles of lotion around with you.
Yeah,
Like
you
every time
should.
someone starts
You
itching,
just be like,
here, do you need this?
put your hand out.
Which I bring with me like everywhere because if I'm there, I needed my keys to get there.
Yes, that's true. You do always have them.
However, my
Fair
boyfriend
enough.
always says no because he doesn't. He's always worried it'll bother his eczema more.
Oh.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Use the lotion anyway. Gives me the peace of mind,
There you go. There you go. Anything for Sully's comfort.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
guys. I'll be wearing my necklace. I'll be wearing my name,
Okay, I got another one I think everybody could agree with is drinking a glass of milk. Straight up.
Oh,
yeah. You
there's
know what? Actually, yeah.
There is a grown adult who
Mm-mm.
frequently visits my place of work and gets a cup of milk and a brownie.
No.
Oh,
They
wait.
belong in the
I'm
psych ward. That's what's going on.
Who goes
Not a
Psychopaths
cookie. Not a cookie, man. A brownie
milk.
and
That's
a cup of milk.
Who
Not a
goes
hot
to
cup
a
of
coffee
milk
shop just to buy a cup of milk?
and a brownie.
stop serving him. That's all I have to say. You don't need the like $10 he's spending.
Not even.
No, not even. Yeah.
You don't need
That's
it.
crazy.
But every single time I'm just like, oh, it's you again. Okay. Sure.
Oh no, it's worse when it's whole milk too.
I mean, it's 2%. So, I guess there's that.
Okay.
Honestly,
It's
maybe.
still
milk in a
gross.
glass that you
Yeah.
drink straight up.
Yeah,
It's-
I know.
Mm-mm.
No.
You know, because we grew up on skim milk, Jazrin. Not solely. I think you probably had plant milk the whole time,
I
right?
think for
Yeah.
the most part,
We grew up on skim milk, and every time we'd go to friends' house and they always had the 2%, I was like, why does it taste like this?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, it tastes
was
so
not for
weird.
me. It was weird.
Mm-mm. And I'm like, this is only 2% real milk. I can't imagine what whole milk tastes like.
Yeah, no. Nope, not my forte. So that's another ick. You're doing that. I'm slapping you.
that
Cup out of your hand at the very least.
like it has to at least be flavored milk, like
chocolate milk,
strawberry milk.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Then
You
it's
can find
fine.
that.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's all the milks.
Yeah, that's about it, I think. I can't think of anything
flavored
else.
milks. Gosh.
There's banana milk, isn't there?
Yeah, I guess there's a banana milk, isn't
But I
there?
feel like that's
I think
more
that's more
in the
Asian.
US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try like a blueberry milk or something,
Ooh,
Mm.
interesting.
A raspberry milk, not for tea.
Yeah, no, raspberries are not for me. Those give me an ick.
A chocolate raspberry milk. Chocolate strawberry milk.
Okay, I would drink chocolate strawberry.
Before. I feel like I've tried to combine
with the core power.
It doesn't work.
Oh.
The core power? You don't think so?
The core
Because
power looks okay.
Okay.
However, I don't know. It's not enough.
Yeah.
More.
Better as a milkshake.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Covered strawberry.
Everything though is better as a milkshake.
There's a milkshake.
Real.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So I have another one.
Yeah.
I guess
of course you do.
I have a lot.
Okay.
One I realized, now that I'm single and my therapist tried to get me on dating apps, was the filter. You putting pictures on your dating profile where it's filtered. No,
I don't know.
Okay.
Like the Snapchat filters.
Yes, like a Snapchat filter. It could be the smallest filter. It could just be like the filter, like to like smooth out your skin or something. It pisses me off, and it's such a big ick. The moment I see a filter picture, I'm going swipe left because no, if you're not comfortable in your own skin, to put this on your dating profile where someone should love you for you. Eventually, if that's what you're looking for, you don't have to be. Obviously, if you're just looking for a little hookup, then you do you. But that ain't me, homie dog.
So
filters are just so unreal. And it really kills me though. It really kills me though when you can like hardly see what they actually look like. Like that's all I need to know. I just want to know what you look like.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Judging. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a you problem because one, Sully's never been on a dating app, and two, guys don't use filters when they're pushing pictures. So this is 100%.
Well,
I feel like
guys on my dating profile.
You want to know what guys do?
I was about to say
fish. Or
the
hunting pics.
It's the fish, the hunting
or
pics,
they're
or a
posting
group
with multiple people, and you're like,
you don't know which one.
Which one are you?
Yes, so those are also big dating profile.
Oh my gosh, such a big ick. When I was using the dating apps, anytime a guy came up and he's holding his fish, I was like, nope.
Like,
I
don't know why they think that's attractive.
I do not either.
Like,
because
it's
a big accomplishment. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to see a picture of it.
No,
and
they want you to see it.
Accomplish one. Like, I know you're out here catching little minnows every other day, but posting like this 20-pound
maybe that could be like
fish.
a fun fact if you really care. You could be like, the biggest fish I caught was this big.
Right.
Don't need a picture of you and the dead fish though. Maybe that's like 6 months into the relationship kind of thing.
That's like a never thing.
It's like keep it in your locked photos.
Yes.
Nobody
show anybody that.
I
think the problem is though, guys don't really take pictures of themselves. So like that's like the only pictures they have. Especially if they're hunters or if they're fishers, those are the pictures they're gonna have. And it's just like that's not for a dating profile, my man.
However,
you can go out and take some fresh pictures, please.
Yes.
Real.
Yes.
And put in a little effort.
Maybe that is them putting in the effort, though.
Another ick is when guys don't even fill out a bio. They literally just leave it completely blank, and you're like,
just guess at what I'm trying to be mysterious.
I'm like, that's an immediate no.
Like if you want to know my bio, why don't you
hit me up?
You know me. Yeah, hit me up.
Learn about me as I learn about you. Like, no. I want to know what I'm getting into before I even consider it.
As an opening line one day. As I get to learn about you.
I don't want you to know my flaws right now. Calm down, guys.
We're not there. Maybe we'll be there.
I want you to start liking me before you find out what's wrong with me.
My therapist will give you the list.
But yeah, no, but like with the filters thing, I suppose I understand if it's like all their photos are filters.
Yeah,
but if it's just normally one, just one, because I love when I did have Snapchat, that was my favorite thing, just taking photos with all the new filters.
Totally fun to share with people who know what you look like.
I suppose, yeah,
that's fair. I feel like girls are obsessed with filters, though.
Yeah. Well, yes, because not to get on this whole little topic, but society has taught you to not appreciate the way you look naturally. That's why you gotta slather yourself in makeup and go buy it. Where I don't wear any, so it's like I know it's expensive, and I know they're out there spending all their money. But of course, if they're not gonna have makeup on at the end of the day, a filter will do just fine. Girls, take the filter off. As there's a commercial. There's a commercial. I'm not going to say the drug because we're not out here like, we aren't getting supported yet. If this drug is someone from this rep company, here's this podcast, and they want to support us, I will say the name.
Okay. But if you want to sponsor us, just let us know.
Hit us up.
Yeah, a drug.
We're open to it. Yeah.
Hey, we got future meds future doctors, so Maybe someone
Maybe that's not a good look then. Maybe that's not a good look.
That's a good point. Maybe hit us up secretly. Just maybe be a silent,
if you want to be in the subtlety of the background kind of thing.
Yeah, and I can actually slip it in. We can work out the details later. But for now, in this commercial, it's like this girl using a filter, because she has like eczema or something, and it's like live unfiltered. like, you know, because like your skin's clearing up. So you know that's what I gotta say to all these ladies out here. Live unfiltered, okay? Just take a day, especially if you have a partner and you're constantly showing your makeup face. Just go without it one day. Rock your own beauty.
I feel like even that commercial though shows like some of the issues we have because it's basically saying once your eczema's gone, then you can feel comfortable enough
to. Yes, like once you get rid of all the problems society is telling you have, which they're not.
You can't have any blemishes. You can't have
you gotta look picture perfect, and then you can take off the filter.
But you're always picture
so
perfect.
Annoying.
Heck no.
Yes, you are.
What did you say?
I said, but you're always picture perfect, and you're just over here like, heck no. Heck
no. Sorry, not them. I wasn't saying it to that.
She was finishing her rant.
I am always picture perfect. But no, so yeah, that is a dating ick I've just been having lately.
Everybody finds some kind of dog cute, even though somebody else might not. Everybody out there finds you adorable.
True.
Yes, thank you.
Exactly.
I don't think I was specifying that towards you, Jackson.
No, I don't think she was. But it was a very general thing. Very general. Towards literally everybody.
Everyone.
Everyone out there.
I'll
soak it up.
Share the love. Share it.
Yes. Spread it, children. Okay, I'll go next. Another ick I have. I don't know if this is very specific to me and my situation, but I hate when other people like spit constantly while they're walking. Like they do the yeah.
It's disgusting.
Gross.
It's like for what reason?
Noah, my boyfriend,
deserves that? You think the grass deserves that? No, it don't. It didn't ask for that. It didn't ask for your nasty spit.
Yeah.
Gross.
It just wants to soak up the sun rays, not your nasty spit.
Exactly.
From who knows when the last time you done brushed your teeth. You don't want your stinky breath spit. It's gonna enjoy its day soaking up them rays. And you walk on by and spit on it.
Okay, so Noah, my boyfriend, does that.
Well,
every time I'm like, stop it. Stop. I hate when you do that. Stop.
Best listen. He best be listening. And he best be hearing me when I'm telling him the grass ain't want that.
Nor does anybody within listening distance.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to see it. Like no.
I
don't want to step in it.
No. Heck no. No.
Yeah.
Or like even like when you're watching like baseball games, you know, and all like they'll be just left and right.
Yeah. No.
Who you think you is? Who you think you is? That you're so I'm all high and mighty. I'm so cool. I'm gonna just go spitting up everywhere.
You're a baby at this point if you gotta spit up. So
yeah, pretty much.
Better be wearing some diapers.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay. Another one I have, and some people might know who I'm talking about. So, as I was saying, another ick I had is like adults, yes, dressing as kids, but it's more the hair. When they style their hair very childishly.
Like you know, pigtails and
yes, like the pigtails and stuff like that. Or like even like guys when they try to do like the little like spiky hair or something, like grow up, go to the salon, go to your bar, I don't care, and pick out an adult hairstyle.
Oh my.
Don't be matching with your little 3-4-year-old kid. Because what's cute on them is not cute on you.
No.
It is not cute on you. So the next time you style your hair, if you think, oh my gosh, if my kid was wearing this type of hairstyle and that would look cute, take it out of your hair. restyle your hair because I can guarantee you it's not looking good.
Yeah, I think the only time that I find it acceptable is if like you're wearing a costume or something and it's part of the costume.
And Halloween was yesterday, so
period.
Wait another year. Guess unless you're having a Halloween party this weekend, then whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah, there probably are a lot of people.
Not many people who are too old to be wearing hairstyles like that are probably doing that. So,
agreed. So,
true.
Because I mean, there's probably like an age, like early 20s. You're basically still a baby. So,
So what are you then,
cut you some slack. Basically a grown adult. I'm a little bit different.
I'm sorry. All of a sudden, people in their early 20s are babies, but you guys have been calling me old left and right for the past 2 years. I'm
putting that like on my tax
when
form.
It comes
Sorry, I'm a baby.
Hairstyles, I feel like once you enter like the actual workforce might be when you should start wearing appropriate hairstyles.
Yeah.
Okay.
But college and whatnot, I don't know. You're still babyish, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
do whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you really full adulting yet?
No.
You're just racking up the debt, man.
Exactly.
Nobody
wants
to full adult anyways.
Yeah. True that.
That is true.
Such a scam.
Adulting is a scam.
You remember when you were young and you were like, I just want to be old and like do my own thing in my 20s.
Never wanted to be old. What do you mean?
Jazrin still doesn't act old.
Correct.
You oddly act extremely old and extremely young at the same time. It's the weirdest paradox.
It's an art form.
It's something.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah. It's a lifestyle for Jazrin, yes.
It's unique. It's my trademark.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's one way to put it, yeah.
Thank you. Anyhow, does anyone have any other icks?
Oh my gosh.
Otherwise, I have one more.
Go for it, Jazrin.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So obviously, this is one I'm going to have to bring up in therapy. But it's clinginess. When someone starts to get just too needy to the point where, like, they start acting helpless. That's an ick for me. Like, don't dumb yourself down. Don't, like, diminish your abilities to try and get my attention. That's an ick for me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't experience that.
Me neither.
Well, if you do, let me know.
I think that is something that is unique to your choice in partners.
People.
And people.
Yeah.
So, Rachel.
Interesting. That's very
Me and
specific.
you. Monday.
That's your therapist.
Yep. We don't have to talk about my spending habits Monday.
No, I think you
probably should.
We can get to that after Christmas. After Cyber Monday. After Cyber Monday.
After I spend all my money, then we can talk about it.
Yes, because then it'll be in that financial hole.
Do you want to be in a financial hole?
Everyone's in it. That's the economy these days. You just have to embrace it.
I don't know if I'd say everyone's in it, but people are in it. Yes, it's a struggle for sure.
Yeah, the struggle is real.
That's wild. That's actually so wild. But yeah, you should talk about that with your therapist. I agree.
Yeah. Maybe I should just send Rachel the link to this.
She's probably like, good lord, do I even want to listen?
She's like, oh gosh, I'm just gonna hear things that I feel like
I didn't want to
make
hear.
everything.
Didn't want to know.
She's like, oh, that's a great thing we should talk about next time.
Oh,
yep.
no.
And it's like, so, minute 5, second 32, you mentioned.
So yeah, one episode will cover the next 6 months of your.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Hey, at least
gonna have too much
employed. Paying her bills.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my-
Well, does anyone else have an ick?
I don't think I have any more on the top of my mind.
No.
Mansplaining.
Ooh.
You know, mansplaining is.
That's like a whole nother level of I want to kick you.
Cause like, my boyfriend will do it, and I'll be like, he'll be saying something, I'll be like, oh yeah, I know, and then he'll try and continue, and I'll be like, I'll just stare at him and be like,
stick that explanation where the sun don't shine, buddy. Cause
I know. And he goes, I know you know, it's just I really want to explain it. And I said, explain it to the wall.
I like that one. That's a good one.
If you just want to talk to something that doesn't know. How about that?
Exactly. Oh my god.
You're mansplaining. And he'll be like, I know I am, but I just really need to do it. And I'm like, no, you don't. Because I will walk away and not listen.
You really don't, buddy.
That's crazy.
Break the habit. But
there's really no need for it.
Nope.
Like it's okay. We know you know. You don't need to tell me every detail for me to know you know.
No.
Right. Like, we know you're smart. We know you understand.
I think it just
things.
makes
Google is at your fingertips.
Yeah.
It's like I don't actually understand it. Actually, I really don't. I'm like, if I say I understand. There's no other meaning there. It's just I understand. I know what you're saying, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't need to keep going.
Yeah, we can just end it there.
Yeah.
It's like could have had like 2 other conversations in the time it took you to like finish your mansplain. So
pretty much, yup.
Time is money, buddy.
Or when they like think they know better than you, and you're just like, oh, but actually, no.
No. Heck no.
Yeah.
Heck no. There have been times where I have explained something and like a guy has written me off and proceeds to go about trying to figure it out for like however long. And then they finally get at the conclusion that I said, and I just look at them and I'm like,
said that.
Good job. I'm glad you finally caught up. Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe mansplaining is just like a way for their brain to catch up to the conversation. Yes. So it's like, I need to make sure I'm still tracking this. And I need you to listen to everything so that we're both on the same page. Because I need to make sure I'm on your page. Because you're a little bit ahead of me, maybe a chapter or 2. So let me catch up real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that now. I'm gonna use that mentality for when someone tries to mansplain. I'm like, yes, you got there, buddy. Good job.
That really does happen too often.
No,
when it's
it
just
really
like,
does.
You say something and then they go on about doing something and then they say something and you're like, I just said that 2 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We could have.
Yes. We could have. If I was talking to a woman, we would have. So that's all I'm saying. But that is a good
just
ick.
Like the lack of awareness that happens sometimes is kind of crazy.
It is. Yeah. So,
like volume level in public, it's just like not there. And I don't get it. They'll be like, I don't know. I was talking that loud. What do you mean? You were yelling. You were literally like yelling in public and no one else is talking.
Yes.
Why are you yelling?
You can like Bring it down a notch. I'm right
yourself?
next to you. I can hear you just fine. Yeah.
Like, you could talk in a whisper. And I'm hearing you.
Exactly.
Why you yelling at me, dog? Why you yelling?
There's no need to talk louder than you do when you're with someone at like your house or something. Like, why all of a sudden you're in public and you feel the need to speak so loud?
And sometimes it's like the most out of pocket things.
Yes.
And I'm like,
no, that was
everything a man says is so important that everyone around them needs to hear it too.
But sometimes it's just like, you shouldn't have even whispered that. That should have been texted to me. Like, calm down.
And you got to apologize to the old lady just trying to shop for her groceries. And you're like,
oh my gosh.
Don't know them. Don't know. Sorry.
Just turns around. Stop following me.
Who is this man? Somebody call the cops. And somebody might actually call the cops.
Yeah, you might actually do that.
Yeah. Oh man.
But no, sometimes I'm just like,
absolutely.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Like, how do you not know how loud your voice is gonna be when you start talking? I don't get that.
I don't know. It's
You've been speaking for how long now? Yeah.
And
you don't know how loud your voice is gonna be when you start talking?
Apparently not.
Nope.
I don't get it.
I don't either. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess
I'm
like crying.
Only in public most of the time. It's like as soon as you step through the doors in Target kind of thing. And all of a sudden they decide to talk. And then their voice goes, oh yeah, you know when we were talking about dog. The whole store can hear us. The people in the building next door can hear us. Can you calm down?
Yeah.
It's like when I got into work today, there was this man sitting outside. And I was like pretending I was on my phone because this dude starts going, ma'am. I'm just like, ma'am.
You're like, please let me not be the ma'am you're talking about.
Walk into the door quicker. Gotta get there, dog. And he's like, ma'am. I'm like, ow. Somebody come to my rescue, dog. What's happening? Step foot inside the doors, and all I hear is screaming. I'ma beat you up. And I'm like, hey, yo, dog. It's a whole screaming match going back and forth between an employee and a customer. And I'm like, I'm just gonna sneak right by you.
I'm not here.
And then like one of like the managers at the place was like, can we not like just defeated. Like, can we not do this right now? Because this employee has some serious issues. Like threatened to beat one of our employees up. Issues.
Oh my.
But hasn't been fired.
Oh,
Make that make sense.
That's
2 + 2 is not equaling 4.
That seems to be a thing though, because Noah has a coworker who like is literally going out back behind the school and smoking with students. And they have not fired him. He's literally here right now. He's trying so hard to be in the podcast. And here he comes.
Have your own. Calm down.
Honorable mention.
I make a presence another time.
I just wanna clarify that it's not outside of the back of the school, but it's actually in the classrooms.
Oh.
Yeah, so he takes he takes like these students to go take these quote unquote naps while he just lays around and like vapes and stuff. So that's all I gotta say on that.
Yes.
You want to come in for a little
That's
mansplaining about what that means?
But
But
yeah,
no, this employee has like had a DUI on their way into work.
oh, what?
Mhm.
That is
That's
And not fired.
concerning.
Not fired.
That's
very
that's
concerning.
wild.
Yikes.
That's what I be saying. And I'm like, hey, yo.
Your work has some
Listen.
issues to figure
And
out.
like, honestly, always cussing beneath their breath all of the time scares me. I'm like,
Yeah, that would be scary.
I stay as far away as I can, dog. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That reminds. Have you guys seen the Netflix movie with Anna Kendrick or whatever her name is?
Woman of the
Hour?
Yeah.
I watched it and it was pretty good.
It was good.
And did you realize that it was directed by her too?
Oh, I had no idea.
No, I saw that at the end though.
Mm-hmm. So cool. Good for her.
Yeah. But the whispering under the breath made me think of when she's like in the parking lot and but
bash your head in.
Yeah.
Yes. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh! I was like,
So scary. But like the end when like the woman was like, "Oh, don't tell anyone about this." Like, I'd be so embarrassed. I'm like, I get what she's trying to do, but every part in my body wants to scream. Like,
get out of there! Stop! Don't do this!
I cannot.
She's so calm. Yeah,
and it's just how much men can get away with sometimes.
Yes.
Just by saying,
my gosh,
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I know.
Or
oh
having
my gosh,
a
so
certain
annoying.
look, like, oh, he looks like such a nice.
That actually happened at my work one time. Like, kind of basically, like we had to call the cops because there was a suspicious person chilling around, and a customer had said they saw him put a knife in his shoe. And we told the cops this, and then they came back inside and said, "Well, they said it wasn't a knife, so."
Did you check?
Nope. They said it wasn't a knife, so.
That's scary. Oh my gosh. I just don't get it.
And his not
and
knife.
Like, we saw a person hand this dude a fat wad of cash and in exchange got a brown bag. And we're like, and a knife in the shoe.
That's sus. That is big sus. Oh man.
Said it wasn't a knife. We're all chilling. Y'all.
Not to get into politics, but like the police scare me sometimes. Like after watching like the Netflix Dahmer series, and like how he was just like, "Oh no, this is my boyfriend," and I literally can't even talk.
Yeah,
like he said it.
I know. Now, granted, I also think part of the time with that was just like the times, like no one wanted to confront, like.
But then again,
right? No, I know, but you know, those things probably still happen.
Oh yes, of course.
Like that's so scary. Like I cannot even like. How can you trust the police to help you when you need it, especially as a person of color and a woman? Like, how can we expect them to be there?
Definitely a feeling of undermining, you know? Because, like, when we called the cops on that dude, one of my coworkers were calling the cops, and even the dispatcher, I mean, this was a dude calling, but, like, she was getting a whole attitude with him because he couldn't tell the exact address of the place we work at, even though, like, cops be coming around all the time, and they were like, it's this specific one. There's only one of us here. Like, there's only this one location. Like,
they don't even need the address.
And it was
they
really
can find your location by your call. Like, that's
and
crazy.
It was really frustrating because she was all like, well, if you work there, you should know the address. Which, like, I guess I understand.
I know how to get there.
Exactly. I don't know the address. I just know how to get there. Thank you.
Like, come on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's like, stupid.
Most of these people that work there are teenagers. Why are you doing this?
Right.
Yeah.
You're a 911 dispatcher, and this is how you act towards people?
Yeah.
Like,
It's just
what? Like, that, like,
Oh,
it
wow.
hurts. Because it's like,
Yeah.
imagine being in a serious situation, and you can't give your address, and they're like, you should know your address, actually.
Yeah.
Or, like, if it's a life-threatening situation, that's
Right.
the first thing you're thinking about. You
Right.
should know your address, actually. You should know
Right.
that.
And you're
How do you
like,
not know where you are?
okay,
Tell me. Huh?
that's great, but there's like a person in here with a gun.
Right, yeah.
Not important. What's your address, ma'am?
I know,
What's your
or like,
address?
hey, I've been kidnapped. Like,
Doesn't
oh,
matter.
yeah, what's
What's
your
your
address? We can't help you. Tell me your
What
address.
what
All right, yeah,
street are they
hold on one
riding
moment.
on?
Excuse me, sir. I know you just kidnapped me, but what is the address of the place?
Yeah.
Where
Where are we right
we?
now?
Are we planning
Can
on
you-
moving? So
can you
maybe
just-
like
The
they know our
911
next
dispatcher wants to know. Can you
address.
just let me know, like, so that they can arrest you, kind of thing. You feel?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, actually, do you want to just talk to her? Like,
I'll just leave the
There you
phone.
go.
Phone gets chucked out the window. Oh,
Yep.
but sir, I was gonna escape. What do you mean? I was gonna escape, but now they don't
Can't
know
do
where
without
I
an address.
am because they wanted my address.
Oh man. Yeah.
But I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't
Like,
either.
No,
and to think that that's a human sitting on the other side of the phone is like, how can you not? How can you sit there and be like, address, address, address,
Right.
address?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like, I get you might have protocols and stuff like that, but like,
Be
you don't know what's going
flexible.
on,
Hell,
you know? And like,
it's your job.
this can be the worst call of someone's entire life, and you're just,
Mhm.
"Your address, I can't help you until I have your address.
You work there. Come on now.
Like,
I know
side
you
of a
know.
bridge. Come on, person. Like, be a human being.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Show some
Some
empathy, compassion.
Mm,
Like,
seriously.
imagine if that was you, especially if it's a high like stress situation. You're probably your brain's probably not in the mode to be like, oh, let me think. I probably couldn't even think of my own home address if it was like someone trying to like come in and rob the house or something. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, no.
If you get that
Oh,
911
man.
dispatcher, you better know your address, okay, guys?
Did you happen to write her name down?
There you go. Number 4. Hopefully there's not a next time.
I hope not. It's like, wow, that was a bad experience. Like, first experience dealing with cops, and it was a bad one.
That sucks.
You know,
Yeah,
they
that
have
does
time and
suck.
time again to prove themselves, but yet they fail. They fail.
Mm.
And why?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Have you guys heard about? Oh, I don't know what school it was at. I feel like it was in Minnesota though. There was a substitute teacher, an English one, who was teaching kids like how George Floyd got murdered and doing
Oh, I did hear about
real life
this.
examples
I think I
on a
did.
black student and
Yes.
telling them that it wasn't actually an issue, and he's a police officer. He was a I think he was like a part-time police officer or something like that. Like something like that, off duty or something. And he was telling these kids how that wasn't the reason why he died. And was doing a real life example on a black student.
Oh my god.
And he was
that's
explaining
horrible.
stories of grape in like detail. In like serious detail. to
Really?
these
For
high
what
schoolers.
reason?
Why?
For what reason? There's
And I'm
literally
just
no.
like, how are these people being allowed to do this? How?
That's horrible. That's
Gosh.
horrible.
Yeah. I hope they get fired.
Horrible.
Because that's just unacceptable.
No, they should go to jail. Like, they literally assaulted a
A
student.
high schooler.
Yeah.
Like,
True. Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, yeah.
that's Yeah, no,
It's
that's
terrifying, honestly.
It is
This
terrifying
happens.
that happens still. Yeah.
talk about taking a route to that
Oh man.
mansplaining.
Yo, that's an extreme level of
Yeah,
man.
that would be an extreme level of that. Yep. But when I heard about that, my jaw just dropped. I was like, no,
that's
there's
horrible.
no way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there have been some bad things that have happened. I mean, like that one teacher
Yeah.
that that jumped off a chair and claimed that it didn't hurt, falling face flat on the ground because, your energy disperses and so it doesn't hurt.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
I
It's
don't
so embarrassing to know we went to that school too.
like that just don't work like that. Don't work like that.
No,
No, ma'am. It don't work like that. But we can pretend that you're okay. If that's what
Yeah.
you want.
As you call out for the next week.
It's just like, or like, I had a substitute teacher who I think jokingly told a student to chug their whole water bottle because they wanted to go refill it. And he's like, yeah, but you have to chug the whole thing in the next 20 seconds. And the student just kind of looked at him like, are you being serious? And he goes, okay, you have 15 now. And he started chugging his water. And then this dude standing right next to me too. And I'm like, oh gosh, I don't feel good about this, man.
Yeah.
And you can just see his face is pale. And then the sub's like, oh shoot, like he understood he messed up. And he's like, go to the bathroom, man. Like, I don't like so he like leaves to go to the bathroom. He comes back like 2 seconds later and I turn my head and I'm like, huh? And
he
we're
didn't
all
make
like,
it.
what? And he goes, I ain't gonna make it. Throws up in the trash can.
Oh,
And then a girl threw up because she saw him.
Oh, that's another ick for me. I won't lie. Oh, people throwing up. I still remember solely when you threw up that one time.
Which one
Oh.
time? It's been multiple times.
The one time when me and Jasmine were
Because
babysitting
you guys
you.
fed me the whole thing and then veggie ribs, and I was a little baby.
We did not
In
think
my
it was
little
that much.
onesie.
I feel like.
And I threw it up.
And I thought you peed your pants, and then I walked around the corner, and you did not pee your pants.
Which one's worse, man?
That's a good point. I actually don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
There was one time
peeing is so sticky and
that
stuff.
I threw up in our popcorn bucket. Because our parents gave me the popcorn bucket to throw up in. So
I don't recall this situation.
And I was chugging the Costco medicine, and it was like bright red. And they gave me the popcorn bucket in case, and I went and it was bright red. It was red. It was just bright red.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wonderful, guys.
Yeah. Speaking of vomit, on a very side note. Have worked at an amusement park, did you know that they actually clean up vomit by putting cat litter all over it, and you let it soak it up, and then you can just sweep it?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. They literally make like I don't remember what it's called, but it's like an absorbent powder for that.
We literally use cat litter.
Oh no, we used it at like the movie theater. Just like
might be cheaper.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But yeah,
I'm sure you get a lot of it at the movie theater too.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like for vomit. It was like anytime there was just like water or like a pop spill or something like that on tile, you just sprinkle it on there. It absorbs.
Is that
it
what
and then
you
just
knew
it
it was? Did you know it was that?
Oh,
it was just liquid on the ground.
It was liquid on the ground.
But it's better for your mind to think that it's just a pop spill.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I just think that it's pop. It'll be okay.
I'm just gonna shuffle up my feet on the carpet real quick and go about my day. And then nothing happened. We're all like, I didn't rainbows. Yeah.
That's too funny.
Yeah, I don't think I could deal with that at work. Thankfully, I've never had to deal with the vomit.
Yeah. It's not fun. It's so gross.
So
gross.
I'd be like,
Worst
I
was when I
where's
turned
the
the
man?
corner, walked down the hallway, and there was poop smears in the hallway from the bathroom. And then you go into the to the stall.
At the movie theater?
All over, yep, all over the toilet. All over the toilet. And let out.
I have so many
like,
questions that I don't want answered.
Yes, I had so many as well. And the entire time I was cleaning up, it was just why, how, why, how, I don't get how you, why, how. And like it was just like a continuous, like I don't get how this happens.
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming out. You miss. I don't know. But how do you step in it?
I'm sorry, you missed?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to find logic.
Step in it.
But the
Oh,
stepping in
yeah.
it part, and then the not realizing it, so that
This
you
was
can
a
go to the
grown
sink
adult.
and like wash your shoe or something, but you're gonna track it down the hallway.
This was a grown adult.
Yes.
Yeah, was it
They were
adult
drunk.
shoe size?
They had to have been drunk, high, something.
Nah,
man.
you still know you stepped in your pool. Like, what?
And of course, being the good boss that I was, I had the mentality of if I wouldn't want to clean it up, I'm not gonna make someone who gets paid less than me clean it up.
Oh, no, you did
Me
not.
and my manager went and we cleaned it up, gagged a bit, maybe barfed in my mouth a little, cursed at my job, questioned my life decisions.
Yeah, I'm
and went
sure.
about my day.
And yet you still wanted to go back to that industry. That's crazy.
Because you know what? Okay, yes, you deal with a lot of crap, literally and figuratively. But it is so fun. The perks are amazing. Like getting to watch a movie on your own in an empty theater before it releases. Please.
Sure,
Cleaning poop.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if those things cancel each other out, is my
Cracks through a
problem.
hallway. All over the stall. For a
Fair
movie
enough.
theater.
You know what? I don't think it bothers me that as much now that I work in a lab and I deal with poop on a daily. So
It's a little different.
it is
It is a
It's a
little.
little different. You know, you're like
Yes.
helping people in one of those.
Yeah.
And the other one.
Yeah. They just
Yeah, the other one is. I don't know what. How do you not just decide to go home if you're not feeling well? Like,
yes.
that is so concerning.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
Well,
This is
I
why
was
you
gonna-
line your toilets with toilet paper when you go out in public,
yes.
y'all.
Oh my gosh, do not
Don't
sit on
just
a
sit
bare
down.
toilet.
Line them again, line them once more.
And then do a little air squat.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, yuck.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Honestly disgusting.
Well, I was gonna have us do another game at the end of this, but
Yeah.
we have like
let's do it
2
quick.
minutes left.
Yeah, but
Okay.
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 So quick.
All right. Well, I know one of us is absent, but she is still fair game to answer for these questions. So it's called sister superlatives. So it's like who's most likely and stuff like that kind of things. And then who do we think is that person? All right. So the first one is who's most likely to break out in song at random.
Oh, Razarn, based off the first episode.
True.
The listeners don't even know because I had to cut it out. Because I was like, I don't need us to get copywritten on this.
Break out in song, break out screaming when you're driving. That one's a little terrifying though,
That one is.
because all of a sudden you hear in the backstreet,
Yeah.
somebody died or something. No, okay. Just not like doing it. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's just all start screaming when people are driving. It's okay though. Still alive.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I feel like this answer might be the same for this one, but who's most likely to be late to everything?
Yeah. Riz.
Also Razarn.
Yeah.
I tend to be late, but I guess most late will be
Would be
her
her.
because she
Hour
can be
more.
hours late.
Yes.
Like on average, at
Or
least an
just
hour.
say she's
Yeah.
coming and never show
And
up.
never show
Or
up.
that,
Oh,
yeah.
I'll stop by. Okay.
2 days
See you
Next
there.
day.
Yep.
Exactly. It's okay. All right. This one might be a little controversial. Most likely to make everyone laugh. I feel like we might all have an argument that it's our own self.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, if you didn't have to answer yourself, who would you say? If you can't say
Rosarin.
yourself, you'd say Rosarin.
You would? I'd probably say you, Sully.
I can't
Yeah.
answer myself. Remember that part?
No, yeah, I know.
No,
That's
I-
true. But you want to say me?
I would say
I am enough.
I would say Soli probably makes us laugh the most, but Jasmine can also make us laugh
Because
when
they're
you're not trying. When you try, then it's
just
just
really
like
bad.
no,
It's really
stop
bad.
it.
Do you know about the bear on Elm Street? No,
Okay,
Jasmine, don't.
okay.
Neither do I.
Anyhow.
Bear, was that funny?
Okay. All right. Who's the biggest bookworm?
Tegan.
Ooh.
Really?
I feel like recently it's been you though, so
Yeah, I think recently it's more usefully. I haven't had
Mhm.
time to read, so it's
Yeah.
like
Me either. In the summer,
Okay, fair.
maybe, but like now,
Fair.
So maybe it's Jasmine.
Oh, you have been reading.
I have
Haven't you
been
been reading Dune
reading.
and stuff?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Doing so
It's
recently,
true.
Jasmine on average.
Yeah.
Tegan.
No one thought it would be me.
Yeah,
No.
I used to hate books.
Neither did I.
I guess not like hate. Rosarin hated books.
Rosarin, she still
Jasmine
hates
just was
it.
like, I'd rather watch a TV show. Thank you, though.
Yes, it's a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Just
It's
gets the
a little bit.
information through quicker, okay, guys?
All right. Most likely to fall asleep during a movie?
Me,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
any movie. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter how action packed, how sad, how traumatic, how gory. I'm out, man. If I'm out, I'm out. I can't do
That's
it, dog.
No, I'm awake.
Whether we paid for the movie or not, it don't matter, dog. I can't do it.
My eyes are peeled open.
I just can't do it. I'm like, I'm gonna stay awake. I'm gonna stay awake.
Not wasting
And then the
a penny
next
that
thing I
spent.
hear is, "Oh, is she sleeping? I think she's sleeping. She's definitely sleeping." And then I'm like, "You
my
talking
God.
about me? I'm not sleeping. What you mean? I've been open all Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. All right, last one. Biggest procrastinator.
Ooh,
Yeah, that one might be a hard
that
one.
could be a four-way tie.
That could really be a four-way tie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know
I
about
think that
Rosarin
could.
because she doesn't have much
To procrastinate.
procrastinate.
That's fair. That's fair.
True.
The rest of us.
Big procrastinators.
Yeah, it's bad.
It is bad.
It's like even if I'm like I'm gonna do it, and then I'm like, but it's not due right now, is it?
Exactly. I always I'm like,
Yep.
okay, I think it's gonna take this amount of time. So as long as I start that amount of time before it's due, I'm
Yeah.
good.
I'm good.
And
I
then I
know.
never start until that time. And
Exactly.
It's so
That was literally me. Like this past week, I had found out back in June that I needed to retake a picture of myself for my like badge. It was due on the 31st of October. Didn't remember till I got home yesterday, 5 p.m. I'm like, oh, I need to take a picture of myself.
Oh, but that was me for my
Oh.
school photo this year. I
Yeah.
woke up one morning and I was like, oh shoot, we're supposed to have that in a few days before we go to the orientation thing. And I'm like, oh shoot, it's a day after they said to have it in. It's like early in the morning. My eyes are like still got them baggies. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm awake. Trust me, I'm awake. Nah, man, it's bad. It's bad. And that's the one they use for the next 4 years.
Yikes.
But oh well. I mean,
know.
who cares? Then they'll see me in person and be like, oh, you look a lot better. You know? Maybe that's what I'm going for. Prepare them for the worst. And then they see you and they're like, oh, not so
Go.
bad. Okay.
True.
Bad after all.
That's a way to look at it for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if I were to look my best, then they'd see me and they'd be like, oh, what
Who's
happened
this?
to you? Are you okay? Then they'd constantly be asking you if you're okay. But now
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, oh, she doing good. She doing real good.
Good.
And that's not necessarily true, but they gonna think it. They gonna think
There
it.
you go. There you go.
That's crazy.
There you go, guys. It's a better outlook on life.
That is a better outlook.
Yes. Oh my
All
goodness.
right. Well, we're like almost 6 minutes over now, so
A little
we're
extra content.
it is,
A little
yeah.
extra
It's okay.
pizzazz. A little spice.
Yes.
For all your listeners out there.
Yes.
For the fall, you know? A little extra spice.
Yes. Pumpkin spice.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yummer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to this episode, and we look forward to seeing you guys at our next one.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts.
You throwing up gang signs?
Oh!
Please ignore him.
Over and out.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Toodaloo.
Thanks for tuning in. See you all next week.
Peace out.